My name is Jinan Shahada. My mother is Moroccan and my dad is Lebanese. I was born and raised actually in Bridgeview, Chicago. I grew up in a very highly politicized community where we were constantly post 9/11 demonized for being Muslim or being Arab. So from a very young age, I knew that I wanted to create a difference through the law because my entire experience with the legal field was that it was used against my community, to incarcerate my community, to demonize and villainize them. I went on to Georgetown and I graduated from Georgetown Law in DC. The day before I was set to start, I actually received a call saying that we've been seeing everything that you've been doing and we need you to come into the office for a meeting. So at first, I thought that this would just be an opportunity to tell them about what's happening in Gaza. And unfortunately, when I went to the meeting, it was a very hostile environment in which they interrogated me about my social media related to Palestine, about my advocacy, about my background and identity. So ultimately, they framed my advocacy for Palestine as supporting terrorism. So I was fired for speaking up for my Palestine advocacy, for speaking up even for my family and for our people back home as well. It was very devastating. This is a job that I depended on to pay off my rent, to pay off my loans, and even to help support my family. And I decided to not only speak out, but fight back and pursue a lawsuit because I wanted to set a precedent to show that these law firms cannot discriminate against us without accountability. That people who look like me or anybody that advocates for Palestine cannot be tossed aside simply for speaking up for human rights, and that we will have our justice.